Okay, so with this video, we quickly want to look at how to rename the attributes, right? Before we come to how to enforce constraints. So renaming attributes in EMP. So in the EMP table, we are going to look at how to rename the attribute. So we go exec sp underscore rename single quotes, then the first thing that should come is the table name, the first attribute we are renaming. So we are changing from ID to employee ID. Let's just do a copy and paste. So emp dot fn, then first underscore name like this. Next one is emp dot ln, but they are the initial or the current names. So you type that one first against the table before you provide the new name that you want to change it or change to. So the next one, and then I explained exec. I said when you add exec means execute. And we attach exec whenever we are coming to create, we are coming to execute a procedure. So this is salary, and the next one exec again. Let me just paste. So emp dot the next one dob, this should be date of birth. Then the next one will be emp dot did, and this will be department name like this. So let me highlight all of them, and then I'll click on execute. So it's currently performing the renaming for all the attributes in the EMP table. So it's currently done. Now once it's done, let's execute this command again, which is the exec sp underscore columns, and see something. We realize that all the old names have been changed to the new ones that we provided. So you could see right now we don't have any old name again. We have employee ID in full, first name in full, salary, date of birth in full. That is how we rename attributes. So let's continue by renaming the rest of the attributes in the DEP table. So renaming attributes in DEP. So the same thing again. Then the old table name, you open single quotes, then the table name will come, then the initial column name, which is DID, you bring it and provide the new thing. And the next one, so DEP dot the next one, which is I think it's reg name. Region name. The last one, so dep.rid, we are changing to region underscore id like this. So let's go again by executing these three commands. And when it's complete, we will execute the sp underscore columns to check the new names given. I think we encountered an error. Let's see if we have reg there. Okay, oh sorry, it's rather dep name. We don't have any reg. The reg is rather in the other. So it has to be department name. I think I mistakenly I thought we were rather in the other table. So we'll just highlight this. Then we'll click to execute. Then I think it should be cool. So exec sp underscore columns, then the table name. When we highlight this and then execute, we will have the new column names that we've changed or assigned to have all of them in there. So intact, they are in there. So the last table is the reg. So renaming attributes in reg table. So you go again, exec reg, no, sp underscore rename reg dot rid. There we go, region id, and the next one reg dot reg name. There we go, region name like this. This is the name that we want. And the next one, single quotes again. The table is, I think there are only two attributes in there. So we will just highlight these two, then we'll click execute. So once it is done, when we check the columns in the reg table now, you'll realize that all the columns in there have been changed. So I'll highlight, then I'll click execute. Then when I check, you see that all the old columns have been renamed to the new names provided, right? Now the last one is to rename the table itself. So renaming tables in the database. So to rename the tables, we will still use the same thing, sp underscore rename, but the only thing that will change is if you are renaming the table, the table will have to be in square parentheses. So the first one, the square parenthesis, is the old name of the table. Then the next one is the new name that you are assigning to it. Then the next one, I will go open square parenthesis, dep, bring a comma. Then the next one is department, then semicolon. Then the last one, open again, reg. Then the next one is regions, then semicolon. So I will just highlight all of them, then I'll click on execute. So once I click on execute, and then I have the results, caution, something. Now The caution simply is just trying to tell you that you've changed the object name. So whenever you are trying to reference, you need to use the new name that you've indicated. So now I want to check all the tables, their names now, right? I want to check if the renaming has taken effect. So information underscore schema dot tables again. Now I will highlight this and then I will execute. So once I execute, you realize that you see initially it was just EMP, DEP, but right now it has changed to these names. So that is how we rename columns and then tables.